Ben Boyong spluttered with rage suppressed, "Hi, there!" And his brow was black. As 2x2 and 3x3 the tourists left the track, climbing the fence to his tater patch, and down through his orchard land, flannel door fashioned in strides and shorts, a saucy suburban band giggling gambling into his yard calling inane cooees while Boyong frothed at the mouth and fumed. But his voice was a futile wheeze, and, heading the horde, in a blazer bright, monarch of all he surveyed, strode little Fitzmickle, the martinet, a don in the drapery trade. "You've trampled me taters," Boyong roared. "Pinched bloom from me orchard bough, you've pelted me potties and dished me fence. Look at that net, and now ain't you no respect for a privet home, you tourist coots from town?" But Mr. Fitzmickle, he turned on his heel with a very superior frown. "Come, ladies," he said, "come, gentlemen. Unmannerly rustic brute, my card, with name and address, my man, if you wish to prosecute." Then back they trampled through the tater patch, back o'er the orchard land, while Boyong gaped like a stranded fish, with the pasteboard cloth in his hand. Mr. Fitzmickle, the martinet, sat in his smug retreat, a very respectable villa set in a very respectable street, for Mr. Fitzmickle found harbor here when the country boors came down to dawdle about for their show week spree and clutter the streets in town. Then into him rushed his terrified wife, eyes wide, and breathing hard. "Come quick," she gasped. "There's a mob of roughs gone crazy in our backyard. They've trampled herbaceous borders down, they've kicked the canary's cage enough," cried Fitzmickle, all pink with wrath, and his rage was a ratepayer's rage, poker in hand. He rushed without, but paused by the scullery door, for there, on his seedlings, trodden and tossed, stood one whom he'd seen before, and, gathered about in the burgeoning beds, were strangely silent men, till one with a beard spoke up and said, "Explain to the gentleman, Ben." Ben Boyong smiled, and his voice was bland as he said, "Oh, well, we're just sorta returnin' your social call as you made on us last year, my card." And he bounced a clod from the face of the proud Fitzmickleian cat. But Mr. Fitzmickle oblivious lay. He was having a fit on the mat,